Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get working through the early stages of the season, Greg. How long does it take for teams to establish rotations?
Kevin, some teams know day one how they're going to look, but for a lot of teams that made roster changes, maybe coaching changes, it could literally take half the season to figure it out.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Rose. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Cross with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Love. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Love's got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Dedmon kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Livingston. And it's off the back rim. No good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Ross against George. Lets the three fly. Chandler with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ross with a screen on Rose. Passes to Love. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Ross for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Rose, shoots the 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Puts it up from 12. Chandler, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now here's Livingston. His last outing with 20 points. Chandler's shot, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
George against Ross. George with the bucket.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
There's the pass to Daniels. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Outside Rose. The feed to Griffin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Pass to Daniels. Chandler is screened. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
And here's the story on Tyson Chandler. Last year, getting it done. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Love can't hit.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
DeRozan, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the 76ers. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
They really do. I mean, whenever they play each other, it means a little bit extra. These are two franchises, as you said, that certainly have had their fair share of tangles in the past.
Now Livingston, Paul George missing from long range. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fires from deep. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Several teams changing it up here. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Kevin Love.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Curry, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man, who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
It's a pick by Love. Cheatham passes to Love. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him. Off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Cheatham. It's a pick by Love. Kicks to Cousins. From the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Passes it to Irving. Shoots over Haywood. No good from Irving.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Love. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Irving. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Randall no good. And there's the pass to Haywood. Over to the left wing. Cheatham. And the 76ers get it back. And Smeets gets it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Cheatham misses. And it's Irving with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Cheatham. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cousins, no one around him. Love. And Love throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Chandler. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Back to Livingston. He kicks to Cousins. Misses the 3. The Kings trailing. Rose passes to DeRozan. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
You know, when DeRozan's able to connect from there, it really opens up the floor for his teammates.
Chandler, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
DeRozan finds George. Pulls up on the wing. He goes up again. Dedmon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Ross is checked in. Spades with a screen on DeRozan. Barton, no luck.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside, George. This is DeRozan. With the floater. No good that time. Nice D from Chandler.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
From outside, that drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Barton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
Dedmon a screen. Rose, that's good. And the Kings lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Chandler's shot, good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside Griffin. And here's George for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Button, wide open, he fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
We just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Daniels, he's checked in for the 76ers. Livingston passes to Daniels. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Chandler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Livingston finds Ross. Chandler down low. Working on Rose. It's good. Chandler's got 6 points in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside, George. Outside Rose. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rose has got 11 points.
You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
Daniels, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan's shot is off. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now. One of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
Outside Rose. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Chandler with the screen on DeRozan. 3-pointer, Daniels. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's George. A shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
From deep. Chandler with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. And Daniels up top. DeRozan defending. Livingston looking for the opening. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Pass to Daniel. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. It's Beverly on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Haywood's checked in. Curry's checked in for Sacramento. Kyrie Irving comes in for Patrick Beverly. Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Curry. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Daniels.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Curry kicks to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Perfect. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
He's to Love. Launches a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. The pass to Irving. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Daniels. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Randall. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Randall's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Daniels passes to Love. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Outside Irving. From deep 3-point range, and no good. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the 76ers. Thank you, David, and
And Shaq, as a player, did you ever look... Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us.
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Love, no good. The Kings trailing. Rose kicks to DeRozan. Griffin down low. He's covered by Daniels.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pass to Love. Here's Chandler. Puts the move on. He lays it in. Chandler's got 12 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
DeRozan passes to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. 12 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lob Lobbed up there for Chandler. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Griffin. Headshot off. Good D by Love. Philadelphia leading by 5. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Kings. Outside, George. Here's Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rose. And here's Love from the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Daniels. Chandler with the screen on DeRozan. Into the lane, and that one's good. Daniels. So it's Sacramento now. 6-point game. Here's Rose. George trying to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And Rose drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cousins with a screen on Rose. Love outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Shot clock at 6. For the 3. No good from Spates. The Kings trail by 7. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 7. And here's Rose outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Barton on the wing. Dedmon defending. Spade sets a screen for Barton. And that one hits back iron. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Back to George. And the pass to Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cousins with a screen on Rose. Pass to Love. Down low, Spates, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Love outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Cheatham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Love. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Beverly. Outside DeRozan. Trying to get open is Randall. And it's DeRozan missing. Cousins, the pass to Cheatham. Lets a floater go. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the King. Jefferson gets the bucket.
Oh, look at Jefferson blitzing the defense, going on the drive and just exploiting a gap in the cover.
Cousins with a screen on Beverly. Love deciding where to go with it. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Back to Beverly. And shot on the way. That one a little long. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Cheatham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Love for 3. For Sacramento, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Randle right side. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Will Barton.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
And the 76ers making a change here. Haywood's checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Kyrie Irving comes in for Patrick Beverly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Martin with it. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Randle with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randle, otherwise he's going to block.
Shot clock at 4. Here's Spates. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Spates has got 5 points so far. Randle outside. He hits Crowder on the wing. Randle with a screen for Crowder. Irving for 3. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Barton outside. Love outside. The three-pointer no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. He seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
The pass to Irving for the tie. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Cousins with a screen on Randle. Clock at 6. Tries from 16. Cousins, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Randle dishes to Curry. Randle outside. Holmes setting the big for Randle. The 10-footer. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 5th rebound in this one. Haywood kicks to Love. 56 seconds left to play here in the third.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Randle. They could use a bucket. It's good from long range. Randle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks, and the shot is good.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes off.
On its way from Irving for 2, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Daniels kicks to Love. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And now a 7-point 76ers lead. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Outside, George. Passes it to Rose for 3. Connects from three-point range. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Love with the screen on DeRozan. Here's Daniels, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Rose, and again it's Sacramento converting.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Love up top. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Livingston. Ross with a wide open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The 76ers leading by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Daniels passes to Love. Back to Daniels. Shoots over DeRozan. Daniels, no good. Kings have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And then Griffin with the dunk.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Here's Daniels, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Rose. 3-pointer. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Ross with a screen on George. The pass to Love. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Rose passes to Griffin. From deep, George. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David.
DeMar DeRozan. Second personal foul.
And that one misses. Spates checked in for Terrence Ross.
The line for your 76ers. Daniels. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
The shot by George, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The first one falls.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Spates sets a screen. Here's Daniels. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Daniels has got 26 points.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
George dishes to Dedmon. George passes to Dedmon. Cousins against George. Dedmon a screen. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from George.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Chandler kicks to Livingston. Over Rose. Livingston, no luck. The Kings trail by 7. DeRozan passes to Rose. Tries again. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Chandler with the screen on DeRozan. Tipped away.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
On the wing, Daniels, the 17-footer. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Kings trail by 4. Oh, Griffin in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Outside Rose. To the paint to tie it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. George has got the game tied up here for the Kings. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Livingston passes to Spates. Kicks it to Cousins. Spates with a screen on DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw missing. Kevin Love's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Kings. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Dedmon kicks to George. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Screen by Cousins. Livingston passes to Daniels. 6 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Kings trailing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Screen by Cousins. Pass to Love. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Livingston's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes to Chandler. 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Griffin dishes to Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Livingston passes to Daniels. Love with the screen on DeRozan. From 11 feet away, Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Blake Griffin.
And now a 3-point Sacramento lead. And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Ross is checked in. And Daniels now top of the key. Shoots over DeRozan. Daniels, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to George. And here is Dedmon. And George kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A leader in the locker room. DeRozan with a chance and a huge spot.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, but thus far, it's been wrong.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. George against Ross. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Tries it from 9. Here's Chandler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, is Chandler a difference maker defensively? The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Irving. Now the pass to Dedmon. Back to Irving. On deep. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Now here's Livingston. Guarded close. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler with a screen for Ross. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
George passes to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. So they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left in the game. George against Ross. They need this. He's off from 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Irving kicks to DeRozan. From deep, George. No good there. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They didn't make it easy on them. Well, the week. It obviously is. Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Dedmon. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Driving in. And there's Lillard on The assist by Stoudemire.
Salim
Lillard's got the first basket of the game for Houston. Left side Rose. Over Lillard. Rose. Good.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Thompson, a screen on George. James. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Dedmon, a screen from deep. Rose.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lillard surveying the D. They get it back. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And the pass to Dedmon to the inside. And they double up DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Rose gets to DeRozan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Now here's LeBron. He had 25 points last game. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Griffin. Good. Nice job down low.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
13 feet away. James with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
DeRozan passes to Griffin. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. That gives them the lead.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston, LeBron James at the line for 2.
No good on that one.
The thing about LeBron's career, no matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Sacramento. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now Rose, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Count the basket.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get 1 cent back. Don't let that deter you at all. Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other. Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Now, here's James. Parker finds Lillard. 6 to shoot over Rose. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Rose against Lillard. Fires it up. Rose, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Stoudemire. Parker, right side. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Dedmon. Lillard against Rose. He dishes it to DeRozan. George passes to Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 4. Lillard, the pass to Parker. Thompson sets the pick for Parker. And it's sent back by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Thompson in the post. Griffin's there. Kicks it out to Lillard. And some nice passing there by Houston to the left side wing. Parker inside. Dedmon defending. And that one's good. Parker.
Yeah, really love the second effort on the glass from Parker. This guy never gives up on the offensive glass.
It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Rockets number 1. The Kings in second.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
From deep, George hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Lillard. LeBron trying to free himself up. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Lillard outside. Pass to James. Clock at 6. There's the three. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Griffin. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Here's Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 6 points.
Boy, anytime you're a guard like Rose and you can hit the boards like that, coaches love it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
First in field goal percentage, and they were second in the league in terms of fewest turnovers. Just a smart, heady group out there that doesn't beat themselves.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. Now Irving. O.J. Mayo missing on the three. Holmes setting the pick for Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. Mayo up top, guarded by Kerr. Shot by Mayo is no good. Kings leading now by 5. Irving passes to Holmes. Randall outside. There's the drive, and O.J. Mayo pulls it down.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Another miss by Houston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Irving. And here's a look at some numbers for LeBron James. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Granger with the ball. Holmes covering. They get the rebound. And Finley gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Jefferson. No points in the game yet for him. Irving against Lillard. Irving misses. Rockets trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Wide open and still.
Oh, power on that throw down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Randall. Outside Irving. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Irving's got 5 points so far.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Sacramento. 6-point game. Pass to Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jefferson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And so the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Scooped up. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. Sacramento leading by 4. The pass to Irving. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. Rockets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Over in the corner, Lee. The Rockets with another miss. The Kings shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got the first basket of the second quarter for Sacramento. James looking around. Another shot. Here's Finley. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to DeRozan. From deep 3-point range. That shot misses. And it's Houston the other way. James, the pass to Stoudemire. Lee outside. Rebound by the Kings. And DeRozan kicks to Irving. Randall passes to Irving. Here's Dedmon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Dedmon's got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out to the right wing. Parker passes to Finley. Back to Parker. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Boy, at 250 LBs, Parker loves doing work inside. And because of his aggressiveness, he gets to the line an awful lot.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Julius Randle. Paul George comes in for Crowder. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Irving. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. He doesn't get the second one.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
And it's Rose missing. Rockets trail by 8. Lee dishes to James. Parker outside. Thompson, a screen on George. There's Parker with the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he's definitely a work in progress when you look at Parker's game from behind the arc. But still, you've got to get a hand in his face from out there.
From deep, George. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to James. Back to Lee. A 3-ball, and another 3 for Houston.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Stoudemire. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
George with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
LeBron outside. Dishes it to Stoudemire. Kicks to Lee. Thompson sets the pick for Lee. Here's Stoudemire. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento leading by 4. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A shot by LeBron. No good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Out to Lee. LeBron passes to Thompson. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Parker. Stoudemire trying to break free. Parker finds Thompson. Dedmon with the block. And they're able to recover. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Rose. Dedmon with it. Good D by Thompson. James outside. The pass to Parker. Lee outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Lee with the steal. It's James atop the key. There's the dish to Stoudemire. Great look, but off the mark. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Rose passes to George. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. DeRozan's shot is off. Rockets trail. Here's Lee. 17 points for him last game against Portland. Thompson finds James. Here's Stoudemire. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
For 3.
LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Kings. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And checking out the numbers for Granger. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jefferson kicks to Beverly. It's Fournier on the wing. Lillard against Beverly. 5 on the clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Here's Mayo. That's a 2 from Lillard. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. And it's the Kings with the ball. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Jefferson on top. He kicks it to Fournier. From 13, rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Holmes passes to Jefferson. Holmes with a screen on Granger. To Holmes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Jake Crowder's checked in for Jefferson. Curry comes in for Fournier. And Irving subbed in for Patrick Beverly. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Mayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Kings trail by 3. 54 seconds left in the first half. They get it back. Holmes, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Parker kicks to Mayo. They set the pick. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on O.J. Mayo.
Can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
Lillard, right side. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Holmes can't get it to go in. And a close game so far to the...
And for that matchup against the Magic, what?
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Rockets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's LeBron, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the basket by Rose.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
LeBron kicks to Parker. Thompson sets the pick for Parker. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Griffin. Here's George. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Lillard misses. Sacramento leading by 3. Rose passes to George. Dedmon kicks to Rose. George with the screen on James. And it's Rose missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's LeBron outside. The Rockets with another miss.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Griffin finds George. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson sets the pick for Parker. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
From deep, Rose, and he's good on the 3-ball. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. And so James will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Thompson dishes to James. The Rockets with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Griffin. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Griffin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
And James gets it to go.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Outside, George. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Parker drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Now just a 3-point Kings lead.
Man, no substitute for aggressiveness, and Parker displaying it right there. Seeing the space to attack the hoop, and then not hesitating at all.
And here's Rose outside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on. Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
This is it to Rose. A floater. And here's George for 3. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul, and the Rockets making a change here. Lee's checked in. LeBron passes to Parker. The screen from Thompson. From the low block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to George. Floats it up for Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Thompson, a screen on George. Another miss by Houston.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And there's the feed to Parker. Out to Lee. Pass to James. Launches it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half. And the wide open shot from Rose. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Thompson. Here's Lee. Houston moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from James.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Randall comes in for Griffin. Jefferson's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rose. Houston also making some changes. Finley's checked in, and it's Granger in for Parker.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lillard against Beverly. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Curry's checked in. And it's the Rockets with the ball. A 2-point game. Passes to Lee. Back to Lillard for the lead. It's rebounded by Jefferson. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Randall. Over Granger. And there's Randall on the assist by Jefferson. Randall's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Randall surveying the D. Outside Jefferson. And there's the drive. Excellent D there for Mayo. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. On the wing, Lee. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And, not only is Mayo a terrific shooter, he also does a fantastic job distributing the rock. I mean, he's a versatile player.
And Beverly kicks to Randall. Randall with a screen for Jefferson. Randall down low. Granger covering. Randall no good. Jefferson against Mayo. Pass to Lillard. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Crowder, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patrick Beverley. Crowder against Mayo. The pass to Irving. Lee with the steal. There's the pick. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunity.
Rockets leading by 7. Mayo, the pass to Finley. That one drops for him. Finley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Irving, good.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Here's the screen. Shoots from 12. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Holmes, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Houston lead. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc, and it's Mayo again missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting around 48% so far in the third. Lee makes it off the glass. Lee's got 11 points.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Holmes with a screen on Lillard. Irving for three. And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. James kicks to Lillard. Back to James. Over George. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside, George. Passes it to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And it's George missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
LeBron kicks to Finley. Rose against Lillard. Thompson sets the pick for Lillard. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Rose hits them both. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. LeBron against George. James dishes to Thompson. Back to LeBron. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 5. The three from George. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. And that one's good. James.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to George. Now here's Rose. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Thompson, a screen on George. Here's James. Finley, the pass to Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to James. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Rose kicks to Dedmon. There's the pass to DeRozan. Outside, George. Lets it go from the wing. And good! He nails it.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Lillard against Rose. James outside. Back to Lillard. Over Rose. Here's Finley. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3. DeRozan surveying the D. Over Stoudemire. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They set the screen. James. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside Rose. Right wing. Here's Griffin. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. Houston leading by 3. Here's James. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 19 points.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Pass to Rose. He dishes it to George. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. LeBron sets the screen for Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
DeRozan passes to George. And here's Rose. Chalk up 2 there. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Houston. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Rose inside. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dedmon.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
LeBron against George. Finley. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Rose. And he drives in. Outside DeRozan to take the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. Finley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Parker. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Here's Finley. Dedmon defending. No one near James as he lets it go. And another 3 for Houston.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Rose. Dedmon trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Parker outside. Rose against Lillard. And the dunk by James.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
The Kings trail by 7. Outside Rose. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to LeBron, and the shot goes down. James has got 26 points.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Derrick Rose. Here's Irving. Dedmon trying to break free. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Irving. Timeout called the Rockets. And so James will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And there's the pass to Stoudemire. Out left to the wing. Parker inside. Griffin on him. And that one's good. Parker. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timeout called by the Kings. The three from George. It's rebounded by Houston. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And James throws it down.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Finley. Dedmon with the block. George looking around. Swiped away. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lillard against Irving. Lets it go from 11. Nice D from Griffin. The Kings trail by 7. To the middle. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. This is it to James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 30.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. Houston leading by 7. Lillard outside. James outside. Lets it fly. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's DeRozan.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving dishes to Dedmon. Shoots from 14. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out with the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the...